Imagine a psychic cyborg with a robotic arm, an astral ghost, and a dark matter werewolf fighting off a pack of genetically engineered velociraptors. This is the daily reality on the planet Tyr. Scott, Sharon, and Shannon weren't always intergalactic survivors. They started as three Earthlings, hunting supernatural vampires in the Brazilian jungle. But when they destroyed an alien wormhole machine, the resulting collapse sucked them across the galaxy and onto a different world entirely. They are now stranded on a primitive planet that serves as a massive biological science experiment. Tyr is a world populated with species pulled from Earth's prehistoric past, all living alongside advanced extraterrestrial technology. But the experiment is currently being torn apart. Two highly advanced alien empires are locked in a devastating war for control of the planet, turning the surface into a battlefield that threatens to destroy the entire ecosystem. For Scott, Sharon, and Shannon, surviving isn't just about winning a fight. It requires navigating a hostile, multi-layered food chain where prehistoric instinct meets interstellar weaponry. Caught between ancient predators and high-tech invaders, these three Earthlings are now the newest additions to a planetary ecosystem that is rapidly falling apart. The original architects of this world are the Greys. They seeded Tyr with Earth's prehistoric negafauna and experimental biology, creating a sprawling, high-stakes laboratory on the surface. But the Greys are now being hunted by the Skenders, terrifying 7-foot-tall titans with featureless faces and wide, tooth-filled mouths. They pilot dart-shaped ships and utilize advanced force fields that outmatch anything the Greys have built. Because the Skenders are winning the war, the Greys have been forced to hide, operating out of holographically cloaked underground bases hidden deep beneath the jungle floor. The Skenders' power relies on a soul economy. They capture sentient Aryan races, converting living beings into raw energy to fuel their starships. These fusion cores burn victims slowly. The souls are trapped in agonizing torture, providing a steady stream of spiritual fuel. On Tyr, technology and suffering are linked. The overarching alien war is a literal struggle to harvest enough sentient life to keep the engines running. However, the human soul behaves differently on Tyr. When a human dies here, their essence simply vanishes from the planet, leaving nothing behind for the Skender harvesting engines to capture. Sharon, the astral ghost, can exploit this. Because her spiritual essence isn't compatible with Skender technology, she can phase through the hulls of their ships and intentionally short out their fusion cores from the inside, freeing the trapped souls within. Shannon provides the physical muscle. She is bonded to an alien parasite comprised of dark matter, and in her wolf form, her physical density is high enough to simply crush through Skender energy shields that would stop a normal bullet or blade. Scott coordinates the attack. With a cybernetic arm and psychic foresight, he anticipates Skender movements, hitting the technological blind spots his partners create before the aliens can recalibrate their defenses. The Greys are aware of this power gap. In their hidden fortresses, they are conducting horrific experiments on a menagerie of imprisoned sentient species, trying to reverse engineer the soul-burning reactors for their own use. The Earthlings survive this war by finding the mechanical flaws in these spiritual technologies, using their own unique biology to jam the gears of the alien war machine. As a fleet of Skender dropships descends on their position, the trio is forced into a desperate retreat. They infiltrate a damaged Grey fortress, seeking cover in the depths of the underground laboratory. To buy themselves time, they trigger the release of the Greys' test subjects. A stampede of giant, multicolored humanoids and alien prisoners floods the halls, creating a massive distraction that prevents the Skenders from following them deeper. Scott, Shannon, and Sharon seal the heavy blast doors behind them, locking out their pursuers and permanently cutting off their own path back to the surface. As they descend the final stairwell, they emerge into an impossible subterranean world, a sprawling cavern illuminated by glowing flora and ancient stone structures. This is a closed-loop biosphere. The bioluminescent plants generate a rich oxygen supply entirely independent of the atmosphere above, creating a thriving environment hidden away from the destruction of the surface war. By leaving the surface behind, the trio has traded one battlefield for another. They are now moving into a hidden world where they must find a way to coexist with the very biology the Greys were trying to control.